Welcome back to Battle 3, Round 2 of our Rebellion in the Rim campaign. You're watching Ion Radio. I am John.
I'm Ken. So today we're going to fly our two big ship fleets. That's my Cymoon against your MC-80.
Correct.
And we are, well, the Empire is assaulting your base on Felucia.
Correct. And the Rebels pulled out all the stops. They're spending a ally token to pull in extra fighters to help defend their base over Felucia.
Both fleets are going to have low fuel, so this is going to be really interesting to see how this plays out. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting.
Alright, so we're going to get right to the fleets and talk about the objective and get straight to turn one.
The secret objective that was chosen for Felucia was Base Defense Armed Station. This allows me to place a station beyond distance 5 assaulting team's edge. That station is armed and can be used as an activation to attack squadrons or to attack ships.
Alright, Admiral Nothos is once again fighting here. His flagship is a Cymoon with flight commanders. We have an Arquitens-class Cruiser with slave turrets. The Gozanti with CommsNet. And the addition from last time is a TIE Interceptor Squadron. We do have the low fuel conditions, so we're going to see how that plays out later.
This is my Rebel fleet commanded by Admiral Nammo. He is Ambush Gunner 1. We also still have the low fuel. Probably not getting rid of it anytime soon. Our Admiral is on MC-80 Assault Cruiser. It is a veteran cruiser. It has electronic countermeasures and now also early warning system. It is accompanied by a Gozanti CommsNet. Our allies that we called in were 1 YT-1300 and 2 YT-2400s, which join our fleet of 2 YT-2400s, a Hawk, and a VCX-100. I also have the armed station that will be assisting me in this game.
Okay, so before deploying fleets, we both have low fuel, and I'm going to have John deploy touching his edge.
I will have you deploy touching your edge as well.
Alright, so let's go ahead and start getting ships on the table. So I'm going to start by putting... It's not going to matter, I got to touch the edge. I have this Arquitens Cruiser here, and he is going to be moving at speed 3.
This transport is going to be right here, and it's going to come in at speed 2.
I have a Gozanti Cruiser. He's going to be over here at speed 2.
Two YT-24s.
I've got the ISD hanging out right here, speed 2.
Two more YT-24s.
And the one TIE Interceptor Squadron that I have is hanging out right here. It's everything left on you.
This ship is pretty slow. I'm going to start him out. Actually, he needs to be on this side. He starts there. And this squadron goes here. And then my ship. We're going to come in right here. And we're going to be moving at speed 2. With my last squadron going down. There. I think that's deployment. On to turn 1.
Okay. activate the Arquitens, which is hiding behind the ISD. I have a nav. I'm going to use it. Speed 3. Do a kink in the middle. End up here.
We're going to activate the transport first. We're doing a navigation. And we are going to take it as a token and move 2 forward.
Activating the Gozanti Squadron command. We're going to take the token, comms and edit over to the ISD, because we are definitely in range. And then we're going to try and get really close here. Let's do it from this side. Nope, I'm actually going to hit myself. Just barely. That's irritating. Alright, so that's 1 damage on the Gozantis.
We will activate the MC-80 next. We're going to be doing a nav. We're going to be taking it as a token. And then we're going to move ahead 2. Right to there.
Okay, activating the ISD. I have a navigate command. I'm going to use the dial. And I'm nothing in range. I'm going to increase to speed 3. I'm going to move 2 forward a little bit at the end here. Now, John, as much as you like the fact that I am currently overlapping an asteroid, I do have the rock hopper ability with this commander, so I get to ignore it 1 time.
Well, rats. For my last activation, I'm going to do the station. Easily medium range to your front. And we're going to shoot with the whole front, which is 2 blues, 2 red. For 4 hits into the front of your Star Destroyer.
Alright, so we will brace that to 2 and redirect them to my port side. Alright, squadron phase. I'm going to activate my interceptors and bring them out over here.
I'm going to go with all of mine for the rest. I think we will be out of range. So we're going to drop this guy right on the edge of the station. This guy is going to come into here. Like that. And then the fighters that don't move as fast. This guy's going to go at his blistering 2. He will get into the fight around turn 6. And then my other 2 move at speed 3. So right there. And right there. And that concludes the squadron phase of turn 1. Start of round 2, because I'm going to keep forgetting it. Early warning system is on the front arc. Your activation, Ken.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the Gozantis, which are hidden. I have an engineering command. I'm going to take a token, and then I'm going to move speed 2. And I'm going to keep it away from the Arquitens this time. To you.
We're going to activate the station. It's in the same spot. It's going to shoot the front of the Star Destroyer again. Same dice. 2 blue, 2 red. For a crit and a hit, and we're going to block your brace.
Alright, so 2 hits. I'm going to redirect both to this side. Activating the Arquitens next. I have a navigate command. I'm going to use it as a dial. And I do believe I've got some shots. Of course, slave turrets, I only get 1. So I have a long-range shot with the Arquitens. So 3 dice plus 1 for slave turrets. Shooting at the station, I have 2 and a crit. The accuracy and the other thing's not going to matter.
3 out of 13 damage on the station.
Alright. And I'm going to move. And I'm going to use the navigate command to drop down to speed 2. And just move forward. So I do not want to hit my Gozantis again. Alright.
Transport's gonna go. We're doing squadrons, we're gonna activate 2. Really don't have an attack, but we're gonna just move this guy forward to about there. And then we're also going to move forward this slow guy. And we're gonna move 2, so he's just gonna join the crowd. We're going to use our token to speed down to speed 1 and do that.
ISD time. Concentrate fire. I'm going to use the dial. And let's see, can I shoot? We are just out of range. So I definitely have the medium transports. I have the station. And we're right there. I think I actually have the station double arced. I do. Just.
The side shot will be obstructed from that asteroid
Will
that
be.
you chose to land on.
So I'm going to go ahead and let's make the first shot from my side to the station.
Sounds good.
We will get rid of a blue die. Hope for the double. Nope, but 3 hits.
Bringing the station to 6 hits total.
Now the real question is, do I want to take a shot at the station to maybe polish it off, or try and do GR75? Let's get rid of the station first. So that is 5 red and 2 blue. And 1, 3 accuracy, a hit and a crit, and I'm going to concentrate fire in a
Move
red.
them just slightly farther
Alright, so
on the other side of that debris field.
I have 2, 3, 4, 5 hits and an accuracy. So that brings you up to 11.
It has 2 health left.
And then I'm going to move right at your MC80. I do not believe you will have me double arced.
My last activation is the MC80, revealing engineering. We're going to take it as a token. Once I can get one out of my container. We're going to shoot the front into your Star Destroyer's front. We are clearly close range. For 2 hits.
2 hits to the front. I have 4 shields. And you've got that whole mess of squadrons too, don't you?
I do.
Alright, you know what? We're going to redirect 1 to the side and take 1 in the front.
Sounds good. We'll figure out what I'm going to do for movement. 'Cause I'm pretty sure we're going to be ramming each other. I don't want to do that. If I do anything, I'll just be... think I'm going to do that and hope that I can land there. So that will definitely overlap. And this lands me in a very nice double arc.
That's a problem.
So we both take a damage.
Alright, squadron phase. I am going to hide my interceptor over here. He's threatened by all those squadrons.
Okay, I'm going to just measure a little bit. That's in range. That's in range. That's in range. And then all the angry things are in range too. So we're going to first shoot the front of your Star Destroyer with the Hawk. Rolls in a blue dice for a miss.
Right.
Then we are going to fly this ship over to here, and we're gonna shoot you in the front with a black dice for 1 hit.
It's 3.
3 in the front.
Alright, I'm going to spend my 1 token and take it off the right side.
Okay.
The redirect.
And then we're going to do it again for another hit.
I will take it off the front.
And then we're gonna do this again for another hit.
Take it off the front.
And then I'm gonna see if I take another one off the front with this.
And it's another hit, so that's also going to come off the front.
Yep, so that's all.
No shields on the front?
No shields on the front. Okay.
Alright, let's go to turn 3.
Start of turn 3, I switch my early warning system to the giant side arc of the MC-80.
Alright, I am going to... Wow, I've got a couple different options here. I'm going to activate the Arquitens first. So I want to get rid of that station. So I have concentrate fire. This station's going down. Clearly in range. We're close. I have 4 reds. And that's 1, 2, 3. That takes it out, right?
Okay, station is destroyed. It's a dead station.
No points, but I get the satisfaction of knowing it's gone. And now, we're just going to move. Oh boy. Did I avoid the asteroids? I did.
Yes. I'm going to zoom in on this. Just by a hair. We're going to activate the MC-80. We're going to be revealing a squadron. We're going to be spending the veterancy to gain a squadron token. We're going to spend all of them to activate 4 squadrons. We're going to activate the YT-2400s, and then we're going to shift them out. So we're going to... You can't redirect anywhere. So I'm just going to roll all 4 of them at the same time.
That's fine.
Because it will only be 1 damage and you won't be able to redirect, and there's no nothing. So 4 for 4 hull damage.
Yeah, you're right. I can't do anything on that.
And then we're going to move them out to here. Like that. And then we're going to attack the front with my front 2 reds and a blue for 3 damage.
This is the front of the ISD.
Correct.
So we are going to brace that down to 2.
Okay.
Yeah. This might be a dead ISD.
Then we're going to take my side also into your front. And that is going to be 5 hits, all of them criticals.
Okay, so we're going to contain. I'm going to spend the brace to bring that down to 3. 2, 3, so we are at still alive.
How much health do you have?
1, so when you ram me.
Yeah, we're going to ram. We're going to drop to speed 1. And we're going to do this maneuver, which is going to overlap you. Blows you up, and I take another damage card.
That is not good. Alright, with the Gozanti, I've got an engineering command. I'm going to use the dial and the token to give me 3 points to get rid of that damage card. And I do not believe I've got anything of yours in range, so we're just going to go ahead and move at speed 2 and stay out of the debris field.
Transport's gonna go. It's revealing a squadron. I have 2 squadrons that I can activate. We're gonna fly this ship right at that. And we're going to attack you with 3 blue dice. For 3 hits.
So it's going to die, but before it does, counter 2 and 1 back.
Then we're going to move and attack with the freighter. It's going to move over to here, and it's going to attack the Arquitens on the side with the blue dice for a hit.
And we'll just redirect that to the rear.
Sounds good. And then it's going at a blistering 1. So we're going to turn it like this. And I think the last thing that can happen is this fighter for squadron phase. And it's just going to fly over to here. Like that. And that's the end of round 3. Start of round 4. I'm leaving early warning systems on my side. Your activation count.
We're going to activate the Arquitens. I have a concentrate fire, and I am pretty sure that we are in long distance here. I don't think I've got a shot long range there, no.
So medium range, no range.
We're going to do a shot at the side to side. So that's going to be 3 plus 1 for slave turrets. And there's the accuracy. We are going to concentrate fire in another red. So you 2 hits, and there's nothing you can do about that.
Okay, so we lose a shield, and we take a critical. Critical is thruster control malfunction. The yaw value of the last adjustable joint at your current speed is reduced by 1.
That'll help a little bit. And then we're going to move 2. And that's not good either, because now we're sitting there looking at your squadrons.
All according to my plan. We're going to activate the transport. We're revealing a squadron. We have 2 squadron. We're going to activate that guy and that guy. because they're just out of range of your Arquiten. So this guy is going to slide forward to here and is going to shoot a blue into you for a hit.
This is going to the side.
Correct.
Alright, we're going to redirect that to the back.
And then this guy is going to fly over to here and is going to do the same thing, hopefully, for a hit.
We're going to take one on the side.
Okay. And then because we're going at the blistering speed 1, we're going to only be able to use one due to the critical card. We're going to land here.
Alright, we're going to activate the Gozantis. Have a navigate command. I'm going to take it as a token and then comms net it. Should be able to get that, yeah, to the Arquitens. And now I'm going to take some shots, and I believe I've got a double arc. I do. So double arc, we're going to go left side to the front of the GR75s. So that's a crit.
We're going to scatter it.
Okay. And I'm going to take front to your front, and that's a regular hit.
Okay, we're going to just take it.
And now I'm going to move. We're going to once again skillfully avoid the asteroids. Your move.
We're going to activate the MC-80. We're revealing an engineering, which I thought I was going to need. We're going to waste it. We're going to spend our veterancy token out to gain a navigation. We're going to take a long-range shot at the side of your ship. 4 red dice, no dice modification. For 3 hits, we're going to black out your evade for 3 damage.
Alright, I'm going to redirect
2 of it to the
2 to the front, and we'll take the 1 on the side, which eliminates more shields.
And then we're going to just do a 1 maneuver like that. Start of the squadron phase. This little dude gonna fly over to here. And then the rest of these guys are gonna pile in. I'm gonna move all of them and then just
roll it.
Tag outright.
I've got no shields on that side, so.
Or anything to redirect it to.
No.
So that will just be 4 blacks. For 3 hits.
Alright. So beginning of turn 5, Arquitens, concentrate fire token. We're going to go from my side to the side. It's going to be an obstructed shot. We're at medium range. So here's the 4 dice. And I've got plenty of accuracies, but let's spend this. And there you go. You can't do anything 2 hits. There it goes.
No,
it
that pops it.
There's a first. 1 ship down. And I'm going to then spend the token to increase to speed 3. And we're going to have to move at least those 2 guys.
activating the MC-80. Engineering again. Lose the token. We have a long-range shot into the side of your Arquitens. 4 reds. 3 hits, blocking out the evade. I believe that will finish him.
I've got no shields, so even if I block a crit, rats. Alright, yep, that takes out my Arquitens.
And then it's going to be a slow roll to there.
Alright, Gozantis. Concentrate fire. We're just gonna flack anything and everything. So let's see.
Out your front, you have these 4. Out the side, you have these 3.
Alright, well, let's start with the front and go forward. So with the YT-2400 there, I have a hit.
Let's do the Hawk.
The Hawk has another hit. On that YT-2400, another hit. Sure, now I'm hitting everything. The other YT-2400, I have a blank. I'm going to spend that to roll in another one, which will be a hit. And then the second shot, let's hit that same YT-2400, another hit. The other YT-2400, another hit.
And then the VCX.
VCX gets nothing.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to mosey on out here. Probably get myself shot up later, but maybe not.
So for a squadron phase, the Gozanti has 3 hull, 1 shield, and then we'll just count both scatters getting burned to need 6 hits to kill it. I only have 5 fighters in range, so even if I hit with all of them, it will not kill it. This will end the fighter squad phase, tabling, and that's the end of the game. Good game, Ken.
Good game, John. Well, we are complete with Battle 3 of Turn 2 of our Rebellion in the Rim campaign, and let's just say I was a little too aggressive with my Star Destroyer.
Yes. Those allies that were called in really helped out the Rebellion win this one.
They really did. That's the extra 2 or 3 points of damage you did to... there was one round, 4 damage from your fighters, and that is what took down the ISD. I had a couple engineering commands pretty much stacked up, ready to fix myself up, expecting the double arcs. Sorry, folks. Rebel victory, 211 points for you because of the tabling, 20 points. Margin of victory is 191 points. So that is starting to get smaller, which means I'm improving.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that you didn't activate your Star Destroyer and then just side shot for the 2 damage into the station.
I think part of what my thought process there is I was too concerned about that station, and I really shouldn't have been. As I agree with John, in this particular case, that was probably one of the bigger mistakes I made, where really it would have been better to take the front shot, nail your MC-80, and then probably flak a bunch of the fighters out the side. Because I was rolling, well, the Cymoon does 2 black dice, I guess. So I might have actually been able to kind of counterbalance that. I was thinking that, opted not to. Mistakes were made. Turn 3 will be different.
Yeah.
I hope.
I feel that the bigger ships have a lot more turns that they need to go through to gain upgrades before they start being effective.
Yeah.
I know that you entered this fleet build with the idea of being able to get fighters.
Right.
And I made that really difficult by pretty much snatching up all the fighter locations on the very first turn by base placement and then my first assaults.
Pretty much, yes. And this is where, had I been able to pick up a couple more squadrons, I really think I would have been able to do a little bit more. And in retrospect, I kind of regret not putting gunnery teams on this right from the get-go. That had some impact on our first battle with my Star Destroyer. It definitely had a little bit of impact on this one as well. So, food for thought. If you're going to play a campaign, put gunnery teams in your ISD.
Okay, so let's go through experience and what was gained and lost and destroyed and things like that.
All right, how did, was it Admiral Nammo do?
Yes, I believe he gained 1 experience for participating in the battle, and then due to our margin of victory, I gained 2. So I gained 3 from this round, plus the 2 from before, so he's sitting at 5 experience.
So he'll get something good. Empire, another 3 for Admiral Nothos. We've got 1 for being in the battle, 1 for losing, and 1 for understrength. I was understrength by about 41 points. So there you go, folks. Really, it's not that I'm, not doing well. It's he's bringing a lot more to the battle.
I brought 45 extra points of squadrons to a heavy squadron build.
That hurt. So that kind of is what happened. Thus, everything minus my Gozanti has been scarred. And I think all I did was scar your GR75s.
Correct.
Which, again, small little victories. We're making baby steps. It's more than a squadron. This battle, no eligible veterans, right?
No, I do not believe so. All my squadrons are generic, and then the only thing that really kills anything is the MC-80, and it's already a veteran.
So we're going to end this particular battle 2 more points. And regardless of who would have won, it was going to be 2 campaign points. But 2 points go to the Rebels, bringing the sum total 7 points for the Rebels and 0 for the Empire. Again, with the understrength, I'm going to have the ability to either get another reward or add an extra 5 points to what I get. So I suspect this is going to be an interesting change during the management phase, which we're going to get to in our next video. But definitely the pivotal battle is coming up next.
Yeah. Also, interesting note, because this was a base attack, this is a campaign objective, so we have access to unique upgrades from this battle.
So that probably is going to help both our fleets. Probably mine more than yours.
In the last 3 battles, I feel like I really can't buy anything.
We'll get to that really in more detail during the management phase.
Yeah. Well, thank you for watching. I'm John.
I'm Ken, and you've been watching Ion Radio.